Hello and welcome to the next part of Danganronpa Another. Last time everyone got their first motive, everyone freaked out, and now we're here. Hopefully without anyone dead.
Yeah, hopefully. We can hope.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I am very worried about Kizuna.
That's fair. That's a fair assumption. Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't go to sleep. We just saved
Go to
because they
sleep,
were
boy.
talking so much.
Yeah. Today seems to have passed pretty quick. The motive was a big shock to us from the morning. Everyone is still in panic because of it since we parted off. Interesting sentence. If this persists, things are going to get worse. Indeed they are, my good boy. I hope it's not too late. I've got to talk with reliable friends like Tsurugi and Kyoka and stop the prevailing doubt from spreading. Organizing the busy thoughts in my head, I soon drifted off to sleep. Sure would be. I wish I could fall asleep as fast as you do, Yuki.
God, mood.
I mean, if all that stuff was happening, I would not be able to sleep.
This might be repeated dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. The sooner the better. I should start with calling the others. Morning.
Morning time.
Alrighty then.
Hi, Saruki. What the fuck?
Jump scare.
I didn't expect him to be right the fuck there.
Me neither. Whoa, you scared me. Tsurugi? Yuki. I was about to knock on your door. I can see that. What's the matter? I have something to say to you all, so I'm gathering everyone at the diner. Can you head there and wait until I finish calling the others? Gathering everyone. This looks good. It's exactly what I was about to do. Tsurugi's always quick to put things into action. Sure. Thanks. Go ahead. I'll be done soon. At least you are not dead, because your nameplate also got destroyed, so...
I am noticing someone missing.
I didn't properly look.
I did. We'll see if my gut's right here.
Tsurugi. He sent us here first, and still doesn't seem to be finished. Nonetheless, it's a relief that we gathered here, just as we always did. I was worried if yesterday's events have torn our trust apart.
Well, it will be if things don't turn out well this meeting.
I got the name wrong. I meant Sniper Girl. I am worried about Sniper Girl, not Kizuna.
I mean, me too. I am also worried about Maki. I think her name's Maki.
I still need to learn all the names, god damn it.
That's why I made the list over on the side for us, because, like, I am still learning their names. Like, I know most of them by appearance, but, like, not all of them.
Yeah. Are you still thinking about the video? That must be Monokuma's trick, to confuse us and make us fight each other.
Who knows? You never know who's gonna stab you in the back.
Nice.
Mitch is right. I'm gonna listen to Sarugi for now. But I can't get rid of the thought that someone in here is thinking of murder.
No, that's not true. Let's have a real talk when everyone gets here. Then we can look for solutions, and this is not gonna end well if someone's already dead.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of everyone, what's keeping Kyoka and Mikaru so late? I was right, there are 2 missing.
I mean, Mikaru is the type to just be like...
She's very antisocial in general with this group, so like, I'm not as worried about her. I'm
yeah.
worried about Kyoka.
Yeah. I find it strange also. Perhaps Mr. Kinjo is on his way to call them? You guys, did Mikaru or Kyoka come here?
Huh? No, we kept staying here since you called us.
They're gone. I can find Kyoka Maki and Rei Mikaru. What?
Could they still be sleeping? At the restroom?
I don't think they would oversleep. Those 2 were quite the early birds, even out of the girls.
Sorry, but I have to ask you all to come out and help me search for Kyoka and Mikaru. Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Wait a minute. If the early birds aren't showing up, something must have happened, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, Teria, beloved, probably.
Or they're having a random makeout session in a closet or something. I don't know.
Okay, those 2 together would be interesting. I feel like Rei would bully her quite a bit, though, considering, like, she's a bit of an airhead and Rei's, like, really smart, and she has, like, low patience for morons. So that would be an interesting dynamic.
Bully and victim.
Yeah, I can see it.
To them? Don't tell me.
What are you talking about? That's not possible. They're just being late.
Anyway, let's be quick.
Go, Mikako. Don't speak at all.
Hmm.
She's like one of the only ones in that scenario that did not speak.
I mean, even if she did, it would just be dots anyway, I think.
True. She's very quiet.
Kyoka and Mikaru disappeared. Did something happen to those 2? No way. That's impossible. But then, what is this dreadful sensation pressing against my heart? I decided to put off these distracting thoughts and join the search.
Yuki, they say your gut is your second brain. Maybe you should listen to it.
Yeah. Ayame, did you find them?
Unfortunately, no. It looks like they're not in their room. I tried knocking on their doors and ringing the bell, but there was no response. It might be because they're still asleep, but then I don't think those 2 would ever sleep in.
And I mean, Storm ringing the bell is probably pretty hard to sleep through.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that surprised about Mikaru, but Kyoka was an early bird too?
Yes, 2 days ago, Akane, Kyoka, and I had a talk with each other. I saw that Kyoka was a very diligent person, contrary to my first impression. Anyhow, where could they possibly be? I'm even more concerned because of yesterday's mess.
Don't worry, they'll be fine. Nothing would have happened.
Oh boy.
On cue.
What was that?
It sounded like Akane. From the girls' restroom. The restroom?
Let's hurry.
That's an interesting setting for a murder.
Yeah. Especially since the nameplates got destroyed, so... Akane, what happened? Is there something inside? Jeez. I clutched my palpitating heart and pushed Akane to the side. Trembling with extreme anxiety, I stepped forward to look inside the girls' restroom. No, that can't be. This shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, there's no way that could happen. No way.
We get a death CG, it seems.
Ooh, fancy. Okay,
Ooh.
that's quite different from what I expected.
That's not the way I expected either. It's not the worst execution of one though. It's actually pretty good. Graphic, but
somehow I really expected this game to go much harder on the Danganronpa 1 main game comparisons.
it takes inspiration, but I wouldn't say that it replicates much of anything. I will say certain tropes are probably used, but I can't say much more than that because it could give things away. And again, my knowledge on DRA is very limited compared to my knowledge on SDRA too.
Well, that's good to know at least. Huh.
Yeah. So I'm semi-blind playing with you anyway. At least through DRA.
But yeah, as I feared. What I found there was no longer her usual vitality. The lifeless body of the ultimate sniper, Kyoka Maki.
So we found one, but where's Mikaru?
If we had a library, I would say probably there, but...
Yeah.
Echoing despair, an eye for an eye, a death for a death. Yay, deadly life. What is it, Yuki? This can't be.
Kyoka's. Three people discovered a body, so the bell sounds.
Yep.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, a class trial will begin.
You know, the original games always use this certain melody with the body discovery announcement, and it was the exact same that, like the bell my high school used. So.
Oh no! That's pretty bad. Wow.
It fucked me up.
That's awful.
And I was in high school when I started with Danganronpa, so I was always like...
No! That's even worse! Oh my god.
Just the bell tolls and I'm immediately like, oh, a body was discovered. What was that announcement?
Before that, we need to tell the others.
I'll go then. Whoo boy.
At least the three of them have alibis now, though, because they all discovered it together. Well, Okane kind of has an alibi. She found her first.
I mean, it would be kind of... I would think it would be kind of difficult to, like, kill someone in a girl's restroom first thing in the morning.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, thinking logically and alibi-wise, Akane will look suspicious to the other characters. I personally don't think she did it.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
I was still screaming on the spot, and by the time I regained my composure, everyone was gathered in front of the girls' restroom. Getting crowded in here. Oh,
This is a crowded hallway. Oh, I guess we talked to everybody?
I would guess so. Let's just start around here.
No way. Someone's actually dead?
It's not a surprise party. That's also a reaction. I didn't want to believe the announcement when I heard it. How could this happen? When the announcement came, I felt that something sinister was due to occur. It seems like my senses were unfortunately correct. For now, let us wish that you may find peace. Well, at least you're good for that.
Yeah. That's basically it, I think.
Hmm.
Who knows? I don't know enough about Urehara's character to, like, really make a judgment, other than he is religion man.
I mean, it could be helpful to the mental health of the other characters.
Yeah,
Or
could be.
make it
Or it
worse.
could be not. Like, they could gestures to Anj.
Yeah,
You
what?
know?
Yeah, what are we going for? A religious therapist or a cult leader?
Cultist. Yeah. Who knows? Kyoka, just why? You didn't deserve this.
She sure didn't. Kyoka, what made you like this? Damn it. Damn it. I don't know if Police Boy will advance the story, so let's ignore him.
I must be having a bad dream. Can somebody wake me up? Guys? Anyone?
Valid reaction. Why did this happen? I can't understand it. Aren't we all good friends?
I like Inori a lot. She's really cute.
She's a good girl.
Somebody's murdered. For real? Wah! Papa!
This is the reaction I expected from him, actually, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Kyoka.
She speaks.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if her talent is gonna be relevant or not in this game.
I'm not sure. I have no idea. It would be interesting if it is.
I mean, ghosts are kinda canon in the Danganronpa verse, but in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. How could I let something like this happen? I don't deserve to be a police officer. You aren't exactly on the murder prevention squad.
True, and also there are 14 other people he has to keep track of.
I mean, the things you would need to do to ensure that no one has a chance to murder someone would probably be extreme.
Yes.
I mean...
Yes, it would.
Yeah, I mean, like, then everyone always had to be in teams of at least 3, which means going to the bathroom with 3 people, sleeping with 3 people, etc.
Which you can't sleep in other people's rooms. Monokuma made sure of that.
Yep. And like even... yeah. Wouldn't work. Would not work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess going in there might advance it.
The dreadful scene was still visible inside the girls' restroom. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. What's gonna attack him?
Monokuma? Because remember I was like, here's the thing, right? The game highlighted that Yuki didn't try to go in there, but Monokuma popped up, so I was like, that's going to be relevant.
Oh.
Like, because why else would the game do that? Other than for comic relief, and most of the time DR does not just loosely use comic relief, it does it for a reason. So I was just like, from what I know about you, Lanush, you're doing something here.
Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that scene.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
But...
He's right. I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway.
so
And he prompted multiple people.
I mean, it would be kind of funny if he actually did it with every single guy here.
It would be hilarious. And now I want to see, like, I hope that someone, if they haven't, has already, like, will do this. But, like, I want to see just, like, little mini comic strips of people doing that for each of the guys. I think it would be fucking funny.
It would lend itself too well.
Like, reactions from the DRA boys feat Monokuma. Be so funny. I think the one who would, like, freak out the most would either be... oh fuck, I forgot his name. Lawyer Man and Teria.
Takeru.
Yeah, Takeru. Yeah, I think those two would probably have the loudest reactions. Unless, because I don't know if Mitch is all that jumpy other than, like, seeing, you know, a body. No, he did freak out during the bear. He might also have a pretty interesting reaction to Monokuma. Also, considering what he tried with Akane, I think that would be funny. The funniest to me, because it would be karma.
Yeah. Also funny to see would be just Uehara's complete disinterest.
He would just look at him and be like, right, and then keep walking.
Yep.
He probably wouldn't even let Monokuma rattle off. He would just be like, right then, and then keep going. Anyway.
The machine guns will roast us to ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex.
But Kyoka is in there. If we can't even check on her? Yuki, calm yourself. Let the girls get to her. But it's still kinda inconvenient.
Extremely, yeah. Especially because, like, you gotta think a lot of the girls here are kind of, like, squeamish other than Mikaru. Like, I think Mikaru would be the most professional here about approaching this. Or, like, Inori if she was, like, composed. But she's not composed right now. Because Inori's a surgeon. People die in surgery all the time. So she's probably at least somewhat used to that.
Though Ayame is also quite calm right at the moment.
She also saw how Yuki and Akane reacted, and I remember we had a conversation of, you know, when you see two other people freaking out, you kind of are the one that tries to be calmer. I think that's what she's doing here.
That could be it.
Yeah.
No, please don't. I ask you all to refrain from doing anything that may disturb the crime scene. Does anyone have something that can make photos?
I'm not sure. I mean, my first idea would be Teria, because he's a merchant, but his bags went missing, so that likely would also be a no.
Tsurugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here.
I'm unsure what to think about that.
A friend of ours died, and you're just acting like it's another day on your job? I mean, consider this, Akane. He's used to being professional about matters like this. It would be very out of character for an officer to not be professional at a crime scene.
Yeah, I do understand where she's coming from, but it's an illogical reaction when we get down to it.
She's also emotional right now, so
Yeah.
that could be contributing to her reaction too.
I apologize. I'm also reflecting on my own inability that caused this tragedy. I don't deserve to stand here with you. Dude.
Oh lord, the fucking pity party, please do not.
Dude, calm down. Sit in the corner for, like, a while. Stare at the flowers or something.
Yes, the flowers over by Udehara. Go over there, hang out. He'll whisper sweet nothings, and you can get back on the job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But still, I ask for your cooperation. We have to investigate the situation and find the truth.
Truth? The truth. What do you mean by that?
What you
else, Mitch?
What do you think?
I'm gonna grab this man by his shoulders and shake him violently.
Why do you think Kyoka died? Or, tell me, were you thinking she just killed herself because that rope around her neck? Oh, he's so gonna argue for that. Mitch is gonna argue for that.
Yeah.
Then Kyoko was really murdered?
Bingo! That would be correct! Kyoka Maki was murdered. Was wondering where that bitch was. Monokuma, you son of a bitch! Wait a second. Isn't it still possible for her to have killed herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. Teria, if he's confirming it, it's a bit of a problem for you to go this route and thinking.
I mean, it's kind of fair. I mean, I was thinking, oh, he's just gonna confirm that? Well, okay then.
Yeah. That's funny though, because in some DR situations they won't confirm whether it's a suicide or murder. They want you to figure it out because you could all still die if you get it wrong. And so it's interesting that Monokuma here is just like, nope, she was actually murdered.
Unless he means to say, even if you kill yourself, it's still murder.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll go that route at some point, like either here or later. We'll see. Suicide? Nonsense. I can say this for sure. Kyoko was murdered by another person.
Thanks for that, I guess.
He probably wants to give them a handicap on the first trial, maybe. That's that's kind of kind for Monokuma, but alright. And the perpetrator of such a crime is, of course, one of you guys. That can't be true. One of us is the culprits? Certainly. That someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motive video yesterday.
Let's hope it's Mitch.
God, I hope it's Mitch. Let's get his ass. I want him voted off.
I mean, of all the characters that I don't think.
Also, like, the reason why I would be fine, and also I'm squinting at Mitch already, is he was kind of nervous when we saw him this morning, and he's usually not nervous ever. He was nervous at the group meeting, and I was just like, that's out of character for you, because normally you're obnoxious and confident, and you're being a little weird, and now he's being a little weird here. Like, why would we have to confirm that? I don't know, Mitch. Why would we?
And
So I'm already sussing him.
And it would be more interesting for it to be a guy, because that would mean it would be harder to set up the crime.
Yeah, which is why I'm really curious. The other thing is, like, I feel like Mekaru missing might be, like, someone framing her for this. It would be interesting if they go that route.
Or Mekaru just decided, nah, I'm not gonna bother with these idiots
Yeah, that's
today.
true too, because either one of those things could fit.
Hmm.
Like, it fits with her personality to just avoid the group, but it also fits with the story framework for someone to try and put her somewhere where she can't intervene and give an alibi.
And since she has already shown that she's rather of the antagonistic side, people would probably...
Nobody's going to side with her.
Yeah.
Immediately, anyway. She'd have to argue her case. Which would make for a very interesting trial in general. I'm curious how this goes.
Me too.
Not that I will blame anyone for it. After all, it's just a natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you?
Nah. Nothing is wrong about a murder? Do you not know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Debatable.
I argue that a different one is worse.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like how you picked up exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Silly girl. The type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world. One that consists entirely of the school. In other words, the only law that exists here is the school regulations. There's really a murderer among us?
Among Us?
Among Us?
Sorry, I had to. I saw it and I was like, I can't. Just ignore it. I can't.
I've never even played that game.
Me either. Okay, I played it once, and I played it once with a group of friends, and it went okay, except I was too nervous to be the murderer, so I'd keep copping out. One time, I was like, I will try for one round. I won as imposter, because the prior games, I had copped out as the murderer, and been like, no, I don't want to. And so, I ended up offing both Barn and Mendy. So neither of them could suss me, because one of them tried to suss me, and I was like, I gotta get rid of him. And then, so I got rid of them both, and it was left with two people who knew nothing about me. And so I managed to manipulate them to argue each other, vote the other person off, and then I won.
Not bad.
And ever since, I'm just like, I never have to touch this game again. That's the best, I can't get better than that.
Maybe someday I'll also play around.
Yeah. I think it's more fun with people you know, or like people that you're getting to know, because like then the atmosphere's a bit more comfortable. And like if you're trying to learn people, you're just like, okay, any of you could be sus because I don't know any of you, and that's the fun of it. But if you're doing it with your friends who you know pretty well, you can kind of suss them about certain things, or you can accidentally overanalyze something and they can be completely innocent, and that's funny too.
Oh boy, I can already
Yeah,
imagine
it's
situations.
funny.
I wonder if
funny.
I wonder if I have gotten any better at lying since I played Gnosha.
I don't actually know that game.
Gnosha is like single-player werewolf
Interesting.
with like AI in place of actual people.
Huh.
It's
I might test that. That sounds fun.
it also has a storyline that's very interesting. It's like sci-fi werewolf.
Oh wow. That's new.
It's a lot. I can send you a link to the game later.
Yeah, later. Definitely curious about it.
I can only recommend it.
I love how Haru saying Among Us derailed us this bad. Okay.
It was inevitable.
Yeah.
Who? Who was it? Who's the killer?
You damn criminal. Stop this bullshit now. I mean, what's the criminal supposed to do now?
Ugh, you're scaring me. A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here. Anyway, don't be so mad. Relax, I'm here to help, not harm.
Yeah, right. Help?
I like how Kinji's just like, sure you are.
Hmm.
You see, boys, weren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' restroom? But that will prevent a fair investigation from happening, so for this case, the restroom censor will be disabled until the end of the class trial.
Thanks for that at least.
I was wondering why Monokuma came up. I was just like, he's gonna, like, let them properly investigate, probably, because otherwise, how would this work?
Of course, this doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. As the headmaster, I promote healthy relationships between boys and girls.
Investigation? For what? When a friend of ours just died.
I'm sorry, Inori, but this is how this works.
Yeah.
Investigate the case for the upcoming class trial. What else could it be?
Class trial.
That's right. Didn't I tell you? In order to graduate, you have to win the class trial after murdering someone. How will the Blackened deceive the others while hiding their own identity? How will the remaining spotless find the Blackened? Ah, the thrills. The investigation is all for that. Have you ever seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation?
I mean...
I shrug at that.
Yeah. I was
I think
thinking...
it really just depends on the trope.
Yeah. I was thinking of, like, BBC Sherlock.
Okay, yeah. Because that was actually what popped into my mind too, but I didn't want to say it.
It's close.
It is pretty close, yeah. I can see where you're coming from with that. Same brain cell. You bastard, you've got to be kidding us. Why are you so defensive about it, Mitch? I'm gonna keep sussing him, I don't trust him.
Would be very funny if he actually was.
I know!
Well, spend your time wisely till I call you again. Last but not least, here's a bonus for y'all. I'll give you this, namely, the Monokuma file. It's meant to be a guide for those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information like the cause of death and fatal injury. Well, some of you are experts on this field and may not need this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go. The cause of death? How do you even know that?
I mean, he probably saw.
Yeah, he's the headmaster. He probably has cameras well, he does have cameras everywhere. And then also, like, I don't know if all of the DR games do this or if I'm getting fangins mixed up, but I'm pretty sure Monokuma has to confirm with the Blackened that they are the Blackened. Like, before people stumble upon the corpse.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like, I think it has to be confirmed. So that they know, like, hey, you are the Blackened of this case. You gotta defend yourself in the trial. Good fucking luck, bitch.
Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What do you think I do at night? Hibernating? Wrong! I'm always watching you.
Must be so
That's not
boring.
creepy at all. I mean, like, boring, but also, like, super creepy, my guy.
Yeah.
Especially if there's fucking cameras in the bathroom, like, hello? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
bathroom and bedroom, off limits.
Hmm.
Stop it. But I know it's a DR game, so obviously there's gonna be fucking cameras there. Fuck that.
I'm guessing that's Mekaru.
I believe so, yeah.
Would that mean that you already know the culprit?
There she is. Beloved.
Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us again. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine.
Mikaru, where have you been all this time?
She just shows up but already knows everything that's going on.
Yeah, which kind of does sus her to the rest of the group. She should have been smarter about approaching this.
Yeah, the first thought I had was, oh, so you already saw the body? Before everyone else?
Yeah, that is the first thought I had too. I'm just like, honey, you saw the body but didn't alert the rest of the group. The weird part about this, though, is if she did see the body, it kind of fucks up the notification, because it has to be 3 people who stumble upon the body. The notification played after Ayame saw it, which that would make it 4 if Mekaru already saw the body.
That's right.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know, but maybe that detail's important.
Or maybe she just stayed out of sight and listened to everything.
Yeah, that's my other thought, is that I think she probably stumbled and heard the whole conversation while avoiding the group. That's what I think
Everything.
it's gonna go for here.
Everything for a cool entrance.
Listen, she's the mommy of the group!
Oh, jeez.
I'm not even into that, but I'm just like, you know there are people that are, so...
Yeah.
And I've seen people call her that, so I'm not surprised.
At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body was discovered.
Liar.
What?
How can you be this late when there's a murder, especially when you love to be so nosy like that?
The girls are fighting.
I mean...
Kizuna, like, fucking goes for anybody's throat. What is going on with her? She started shit with Akane to like make her jealous in front of Yuki. And she's grilling Rei right now. Like, Kizuna, honey, do you have, like, competition issues with other women? What's going on?
She's just really on edge right now.
She also is a cheerleader, so maybe they're going with that trope. Yeah,
Hmm,
that seems right. The
That-
mean girl cheerleader trope.
that
you know.
could be, but I'm also thinking like cheerleaders have to like work very well together with other girls, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Anyway. Yeah, right. How are you the only one missing when we were all here?
What are those morons talking about?
Just confess already. Aren't you the killer? Wait, stop! It's not the time to fight against each other.
Yeah, you're cutting into investigation time.
Yep.
What's this? Now I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine. I won't let this get on me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation, and see you later.
After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It was only natural. One of the 14 students standing people here. One of the 14 students standing here has murdered Kyoka.
Got a grammar issue there, but not surprised.
The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes doubting each other. The conflict was already at its climax. So, what are we planning to do? Are we planning to do this forever? Huh? Will we stand here for the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all?
He's just like, we should investigate.
Monokuma has said that a punishment awaits the losing party of the trial.
Punishment? Does that mean execution?
Indeed. We all die if we fail to find the truth. That's why we have to do this. I have to do this. I will die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point someone out as the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowingly entering the girls' restroom. It hurt that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside me. I want to know. Why did this happen to Kyoka? Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find out. I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. Interesting theme there. Damn, I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. That's the only option I have, right? Investigate.
Investigation time. God, they even like like did the sprite work on like the hanging body. Goodness.
It's detailed, alright. Before starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file first. I might get something out of it. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 a.m. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion on the occiput.
Contusion, I see.
So, like, a head wound?
I believe so. I'd have to... It's been a while since I've heard this word, and I want to make sure I use it right.
I have never seen contusion or occiput before.
Bruise on... Let me see if I can get that word too. Because I haven't seen that one before. Bruise on the back of the skull, so head trauma.
Ah.
So the hanging is staged.
Good to know.
That's staged because the cause of death is head trauma and excessive blood loss from the head trauma, which means the hanging is staged to make it look like a suicide. So Tsurugi's right about that.
And Monokuma just right up there completely ruined it.
I mean, it was literally in the file anyway, so that's probably why he was like, no. Because the cause of death gets written in the file. But yeah, anyway.
I mean, sometimes the cause of death is very obscured.
That's so weird. I've never seen the word occiput before. Alright. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Who knows?
It's, I guess, a very medical way of putting it.
Yeah. It's definitely a very medical approach to the mortuary file, but that's fine.
There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, I guess I'll have to start from here. Let's check anything that looks suspicious, and it might be a good idea to talk with the other people so we can share our knowledge. I'll find out the truth. Yes, I will.
I already see substances on the ground that are interesting, and I can't tell, but Teria seems to notice something by the sink.
The investigation has begun. You have to collect truth bullets that will be used as evidence in the class trial. Go everywhere you can reach and look closely at suspicious objects to collect truth bullets. The class trial will begin once you collect all of them. Investigate thoroughly. Oh, there's a handy tip. When you press Shift, a mark will appear on top of things where you can find evidence from. This is entirely separate from the usual blue exclamation mark. Use it wisely. Oh. You can check on truth bullets that you have obtained in your e-handbook.
Well, that's good that they give you like basically like an ability to make sure that you didn't miss any, so that you're not stuck.
And I think this
Good
is
game design.
I think this is a very good place to end the episode.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We gotta end right before the investigation. You gotta keep the suspense.
Always the best sorts of cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Then I will end the episode here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you next time. Until then,
See you later.
goodbye.
Bye.